Welcome to the fifth part of VCAA Mathematics 2020 exam paper series. In this video, we will solve exam paper 2 section A questions 7 to 12. Statistically, less than 50% of students pick up the correct answer in questions 9 and 12.
Hello, Math Champions. I'm Dr. Chen. If you want to improve your math skills and understanding so that you gain confidence, enjoy math more, and get better results, click subscribe and hit the notification button so that you don't miss anything.
Welcome to this VCAA exam paper series. This is section A of 2020 exam 2 paper. There are total 20 multiple choice questions in section A and 5 extended response questions in section B. In this video, we will present you from question 7 to question 12 in section A. As it can be seen, based on the function f of x equals e to the g of x squared, where g of x is a differentiable function. Question 7 is to identify its derivative function f prime of x from the 5 given choices. According to the rule of f of x, its derivative function may be obtained by applying chain rule. Hence, f prime of x equals e to the g of x squared times g prime of x squared times the differentiation of x squared, which equals 2x times g prime of x squared times e to the g of x squared. Comparing it to 5 given rules of f prime of x, the correct answer for question 7 is C. Here, question 8 is a binomial distribution probability related question. It states that the items are packed in boxes of 25 and the mean number of defective items per box is 1.4. Assuming that the probability of an item being defective is binomially distributed. The question is to find the probability that a box contains more than 3 defective items. According to the question, it is given that n equals 25, p equals 1.4 over 25, which equals 0.056. So PR of x is greater than 3 equals 1 minus PR of x is less than 3, which equals 1 minus p, or in parentheses to the 25, minus 25c1 p times 1 minus p to the 24, minus 25c2 times p squared times 1 minus p, or in parentheses to the 23, minus 25c3 times p cubed times 1 minus p, or in parentheses to the 22, which equals 0.048496. According to the 5 given choices, the correct answer for question 8 is B. In question 9, based on the integral from 4 to 8 of f of x with respect to x equals 5, the question is to evaluate the integral from 0 to 2 of f of 2 times x plus 2, or in parentheses, with respect to x. To solve this question, we need to take a close look how f of x transforms to the function f of 2x plus 4. There are 2 steps to complete this transformation. The first step is to apply a dilation factor 1 over 2 in x-axis direction. So the integral from 4 to 8 of f of x with respect to x is written to the integral from 2 to 4 of f of 2x with respect to x, all over 2, which means that the integral from 2 to 4 of f of 2x with respect to x equals 5 over 2. The second step is to translate the function f of 2x by 2 units in negative x-axis direction. So f of 2x is transformed to f of 2 times x plus 2, or in parentheses, which is f of 2x plus 4. Hence, the integral from 0 to 2 of f of 2 times x plus 2, or in parentheses, with respect to x equals the integral from 2 to 4 of f of 2x with respect to x, which is 5 over 2. Therefore, the integral from 0 to 2 of f of 2 times x plus 2, or in parentheses, with respect to x equals 5 over 2. So the correct answer for question 9 is E. Here in question 10, the given function is a logarithm function. Logarithm base 2 of m plus 1, or in parentheses, equals x. The question is to identify the expression of n for which x is a positive integer. Since logarithm base 2 of n plus 1, or in parentheses, equals x, then n equals 2 to the x minus 1. Since x is a positive integer, n equals 2 to the x minus 1 is also a positive integer. Therefore, according to the 5 given choices, the correct answer for question 10 is B. Question 11 is a normal probability distribution related question. It states that the lengths of plastic pipes that are cut by a particular machine are normally distributed random variable x with mean of 250 millimeter. Z is the standard normal random variable. The question is that if PR of x is less than 259 equals 1 minus PR of z is greater than 1.5, then identify the standard deviation of the lengths of the plastic pipes from 5 given choices. Since PR of x is less than 259 equals 1 minus PR of z is greater than 1.5, which equals PR of z is less than or equal to 1.5, which is 0.933193. So 259 minus 250 all over sigma, the standard deviation, equals 1.5. Solve this simple equation. We obtain that sigma equals 9 over 1.5, which is 6. Hence, the correct answer for question 11 is C. Question 12 is a circular function related question, in which it states that a clock has a minute hand that is 10 cm long and a clock face with a radius of 15 cm, as shown in the diagram. At 12 noon, both hands of the clock point vertically upwards, and the tip of the minute hand is at its maximum distance above the base of the clock face. The question is to identify the height, h in cm, of the tip of the minute hand above the base of the clock face, t minutes after 12 noon from 5 given choices. Based on the given diagram, the minute hand tip follows simple harmonic motion with a constant angular speed, omega equals 2 pi over 60, which can be simplified to pi over 30 radian per minute. As for function h of t, since it starts at its maximum 25 cm and reaches its minimum 5 cm after 30 minutes from start, we may say that we can rule out the choices A, B, and C by checking its initial value. Since the angular speed of the minute hand tip is pi over 30 radians per minute, its function h of t must be 15 plus 10 times cosine of pi t over 30. So the correct answer for question 12 is E. Alternatively, the mathematical model may be determined by checking the value of h after 30 minutes from 12 noon. As for choice D, h of 30 equals 15 plus 10 times cosine pi over 2, which is 15 cm, while for E, h of 30 equals 15 plus 10 times cosine pi, which equals 15 minus 10, which is 5 cm. So in this way, we can also identify that E is the right answer.
If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to help me make more math content like this. I will see you in the next video.